Welcome to Nltv. This is Lynn Murray and you're watching English News now. And now the headlines. NL's path to sustainable electricity, Dikhu hydropower project. Dikhu hydro project in NL, joint meeting with stakeholders. Commissioner of Police suspends police personnel regarding July 25 incident. Sijima Village to host second edition June Fair on 23rd August 2024. Twinsang Sijimapur night service NST bus except major incident. Nagaland Hornbill Festival to mark 25th anniversary. Lining 46 Inter-District and State Badminton Championship underway at Chukudima. Assam Forest Department staff received NTCA award for anti-poaching bribery. Koyama District Task Force to enforce ban on single-use plastics. New Meghalaya government to sound Nltv. Meghalayan's Unim Dam Bridge repair works on track. Arunachal Gates India's first 3D printed government school. 12-year-old boy abducted, kidnappers demand rupees 25 lakhs ransom in Assam. 2 children killed, 9 injured in knife attack at dance class in Southport, England. Paris Olympic Indian performance in day 3. Nagaland defeated Lakshadweep by 7th goal. Wayanad landslide cut-off villages wash away homes, leave over 100 trapped, 26 bodies recovered. Narmala's react to Rahul Gandhi's hallway attack speech. President Draupadi Murmu appoints new governors and lieutenant government. Nagaland is fortunate to have Dikhu River with the potential site for development of hydropower to provide sustainable electricity for the site. Dikhu Help is a purpose 186 MV hydro project under a joint venture of DOP and Menu Energy Systems Private Limited with equality share of 24% and 76% respectively. A joint meeting was held on July 29th by the Power Department with the 3 state student union, POM Student Conference, Konyak Student Union and AKM at Hotel Saramati regarding the Dikhu hydro project. They stated that it will be beneficial to the 3 districts with many employment opportunities, tourist activities and infrastructure development.
My name is Lanutoshi Ayer, President of the Our Students Conference.
Well, my name is Mr. Temang Konyak. I am the President of Konyak Students Union.
Myself, Tapi Bom, President Bom Student Conference.
Thank you for having us. About today's meeting, it was convened by the Department of Power, Nagaland, regarding the 186 megawatt Dikhu hydroelectric project, which comprises of Mawokchong, Longleng and Mon district. Actually, this was the first meeting initiated by the department with the 3 student unit. We are also new regarding this project, but we, we have learned a lot today, and I think my colleagues, my counterparts can supplement.
Yes, this is our first meeting with the Department of Power, Government of Nagaland. They have invited us and they have highlighted all the so many things, so many upcoming projects that they are bringing with that Dikhu hydro project. And yeah, it was a great opportunity to attend this program.
I think this project will be very beneficial, not only to the affected villages, but to all the 3 districts, because what we have seen in the Doyang Hydro project, we have seen great development in that area, in that impacted area, and we have seen great rise of entrepreneurship, and also the Lothas, they are doing great business in tourism, and we have seen business flourishing in the district. So if this Dikhu hydro project it is come into place, then it will be a great benefit for entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs and upcoming entrepreneurs of the 3 districts.
Yes, comparing to this Dikhu hydro project is even more than 2 times larger than the Dikhu hydro project. So I believe this will not only benefit the landowner or the affected villages, but to all the 3 districts as well as even the other district as well, and Naga in general.
See, regarding the tourism, Nagaland have seen influx of local tourists. Local tourists means Indians and also tourists from abroad, and we have seen few districts benefiting from all these tourists. So if this project come into place, then districts like Mogokchong, Longleng, and Mon can also be benefited. Agidi ko nishna doyang hydro project te nagamanu sob kani ekta leisure place ekta ho jaise aru tahan busti khan aru kun kiba kuri ase tahan do beshi beneficial. And in the first place I was told that even the villages impacted by the doyang hydro project, they were apprehensive, reluctant, but I was told that at the moment they are asking for more projects, similar projects in their areas. So at the moment we have also few villages very apprehensive of this said project, and if we can convince or if we can clear the apprehensions, doubts, then this project will be very beneficial for tourism industries. Regarding this project, since we are also new, I was surprised by the day the department highlighted about the various projects, the road connectivity and the recent bridges which will be submerged if this project come into place. It will also be replaced by new bridges, and all the affected villages or affected areas of the three districts, it will be connected by new roads. That's how we were told by the department. And like I said, we really wish that this project come into place and development in those far-flung areas, local villages, will also be benefited.
Actually, this project, I think it started year like not. This is not a new project, but the government has called up only today, and we are having the AG meeting and we come to know that this project the PC benefit in our partner, and then moreover when it comes to the issue related to the education system or something like student activities, we can clarify it or we can take any decision. But regarding this water geographical, I mean like water and land, we have a travel apex body, that is our Pom People Council. So whatever decisions they made, we will follow according to them. That's all.
I want to make an appeal to the two villages since they are very apprehensive. Nakamispray. This is my appeal to the Kamching and Niang village. Takan ini itu project karni olop apprehensive unya hunise amikan aji aina. Aro takan maybe they have some misconceptions. Itu karni itu project to nagamanu sob karni beneficial ase most amikan tinda district karni Mogokchong, Longleng aro Mon garne aro kwanishna takan newspaper de amikan dikhi paise ge 50% of the land will be submerged niga takan idukan kunba apprehensive kona likha bi paise. Holiwi as per the department takan ko ase ki iman dak effect na hobo aru idu impact iniga ekta hobole asgule survey do kurubu tibi survey do kura bishide idu iniga impact asgule do why take up the project na idu umegan local population aru human existence karni idu project to problem hobole asgule do department rabi nolubo holiwi idia without any survey amigan iniga apprehensive for do idu amigan sob karni phal noy idu karni request kure ase villagers kan sob ki idu project to at least takan bi idu survey kurubu dibi idu bishide idu laga findings hisab te amigan bi department ra idu go forward kurubna no kurubo dade mon actual data ai jabo itu technical issues kan idu ki ase amikan sob jani jabo aru kon nishina mon Nagaland do age jabo garne kunbra brado sacrifices kurubo lage amikan sob kunbra amigan Naga nation garne amigan puila amigan la forefathers aru Naga freedom fighters kan bra struggle gurna ise idu nishina amigan Nagaland development garne land owners kan bra mati do amigan সব কারণে তো ইনিকা কন্ট্রিবিউট করা নাই গলে তো আমি গান আগে গিয়ে বি না যাব আমি গান ট্রাইবাল এরিয়াস দেখিলি ডেভেলপমেন্ট প্রজেক্টস গান ইমান থেরি প্রবলেম ওলাই আমি গান মাটি ইস্যু কারণে ল্যান্ড ওনার্স পৰা মাটি কারণে অলপ ইনিকা প্রবলেম বেশি থাকার কারণে আগে যাব না পারে ইটোর পৰা নাগা মানুষ সব কারণে ইটো খাংচিং ভিলেজ পৰা আর নিয়াং ভিলেজ পৰা ইটো নাগা মানুষ কারণে স্যাক্রিফাইস করে আছে আমি গান আৰু গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা আৰু ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট পৰা কৈ আছে লেণ্ড কিমান যায় আছে ফাৰ্ম লেণ্ড আৰু কি ডেভেলপমেণ্ট এক্টিভিটিজ কোন দি ইম্পেক্ট হ'ব ফেয়াৰলি কম্পেনচেট কৰিব এনেকুৱা আজি ডিপাৰ্টমেণ্ট পৰা কোৱা আমি কাৰণ জানি পাইছে তো মাটি হ'লিবি কি হ'লিবি এইটো ফ্ৰী বা দিব বুলি নহয় গভৰ্ণমেণ্ট পৰা ফেয়াৰলি কম্পেনচেট কৰি দিব এনেকুৱা আজি জানি পাইছে এইটো নিচিনা আমি খান মাটি কিমান দা ইম্পেক্ট হ'ব বুলি আজি itu project karni nohina itu naga manu karni aru naga manu karni development karni di ase itu laga understanding karni ami kan aru itu inika itu project to duita village karni age jabo paranai gole to ami kan history will not be kind to us na duita village karni itu ami kan Nagaland itu development rukhi jaise ko to itu ami kan sabi to itu kiman afsos kotha aru inika development projects ani bole years and years kheta ba jite ami kan anibo pare aru Nagaland government de iman resources nai ge aji yede recheck hoise kali dade bonabo inika la kotha ami kan iman resources na ami kan sob pa jani ase to inika opportunity adam di ami kan sob pra land owners kiman ase to not only about Longling moon bra bi hobi mokokchung bra bi hobi NOC দিছে ইটো বেছিতে এগ্রি কৰিছে গলে তো MOU সাইনিং হ'ব ইনিকা টাইম দে কম্পেনসেশন লা ইস্যু কি বেছি আহিব গভর্নমেন্ট ফেয়ারলি কম্পেনসেট কৰিব গৈছে আমি কান ইটো প্ৰজেক্ট আগে যাবলৈ একটা প্ৰিভিলেজ তো দিব লাগে ডিপাৰ্টমেন্ট গিবে একটা চান্স দিব লাগে তাংগি তো সার্ভে কৰিবলৈ একবাৰ অপৰচুনিটি দিবি না সার্ভে দে ঠিক হোৱা নাই গলে তো আমি খান ফর্ম স্টুডেন্ট কাউন্সিল কংয়াক স্টুডেন্ট ইউনিয়ন আউ স্টুডেন্ট কনফারেন্স আমি খান পৰা ইটো safety nai itu rukhabi kobo do ami kan ra holibi without any survey ami kan assumptions pra aru hearsay pra ami kan itu project iman bhal rukhai dile itu ami kan tinda district kani noina Nagaland laga iman dangor problem de ami kan power dependent state ekta nishina de itu bishi duk ase itu kani itu hi appeal ase bhabi sabo lage aru ekta at least survey kani chance dibo lage aru itu project to age jabole ami kan bi tahan bi ekta second thought থাকি নাগা মানুহ সব কারণে ভাল এইটো লংলেং গাড়ী নহয় এইটো মগকচং গাড়ী নহয় এইটো মন গাড়ী নহয় নাগা মানুহ গাড়ী আমি খান বি কি কৰোঁ এইটো আমি খান লা বস্তুৰ বাবে কিমান তাক এইটো মাটি চেক্ৰিফাইচ কৰিব পাৰোঁ এইটো একটা ভাৱনা কৰিলে বেছি ভাল কোনা এইটো ৰিকুৱেষ্ট একটা জানাই দি আছে থ্যাংক ইউ
The proposed Dikhu hydro project located in Nagaland spanning across Mont, Longland and Mokokchung district was discussed in a joint meeting on July 29 at Hotel Saramati. The meeting was attended by the Chamber of Commerce and Industry of 3 District Business Associations of Nagas and the Power Department of Nagaland. Some important key points include MOU signed in 2009 with a deadline of March 2025, positive interactions with stakeholders from the 3 districts, full support for the project. Seeing benefits for the states, joint venture between DOP and MANU, Energy Systems Private Limited, 24% and 76% equality share respectively. Approximately 2,000 hectares of land required with no village habitat affected project to provide 186 MV of power, benefiting Nagaland investment of around 1,900 crore allotted for the project.
This, as we are saying, it has been taking different shapes and sizes. The first Dikhu project proposal was during the 90s with 120 megawatt by CWC, and later on, early 2000s or so, it got changed to 140 megawatt by NIPCO, which was not accepted by the power department. And finally, this present one, the MOU was signed in 2009. So since that 2009, it's now the 15th year. We had 2 sessions. First session with the 3 apex student bodies of the 3 project area districts, that is Longling, Mon and Mokokchung. So from Longling, we had the Home Students Conference. From Mon, we had the Kongyak Students Union, and Mokokchung, we had the our students conference, and along with that some of the subunits like Langbangkong, students conference, watching area students conference, like that. Then the second session was with the Business Association of Nagaspan, along with the District Chamber of Commerce and Industry from Longleng, Mon, and Mokokchung. So the gist of it was that as this project had been stalled for the last 14, 15 years, every time that we discuss with the any person who would be, needed to be discussed with, the constant refrain or the constant feedback we would get was department needs to engage more. Department needs to discuss more. So we've been doing it for the last 15 years, but still then, that was always been told to us. So we've been holding meetings with the village councils, with individuals, with the discussions with district administration, and even as recently as last year, there was a consultative committee comprised of members from all the 15 villages of the project area. And also we've been engaged with the apex tribal bodies of these three tribes. So we've been doing as much as we could as far as the dissemination of information was concerned. We have printed the booklets and pamphlets. We have produced videos, and this has been shared very widely across different platforms in the social media. But still then, people wanted more and more exposures and meetings. So we decided, okay, the students, this project is for the future, for the youth, the economy. So we thought we'll engage with the students. We're so happy that they all came, and then we had a very positive interaction today. And then they said that they will go back and discuss with the stakeholders in their villages and try to present the factual position. Thereafter, the economy, the business been one of the affected because of shortage of power supply. Then we had the business association and the three chambers of commerce. So we also had a very good interaction, and they also have said that they are fully in support of it, and they will also try to work out their own action plan to, help sensitize and spread awareness for the project. And this is particularly critical because time is of essence. Unless we can get this project off the ground within the next few months, our deadline is March 2025, as given by the central government of India. And if these issues cannot be resolved by that time, I think it will face foreclosure. As unfortunate as it would be, that would be the situation that we'll be faced with.
Yeah, this we were talking about the agreement that was signed in 2009 between government of Nagaland and a private company called Mrs. Manu Energy Systems. So in the agreement, it is on 76-24 equity ratio, where 76% of the investment would be by the company and 24% would be by the state, to the state. So that would be the funding method. No, this NEPCO, it's a project which was constructed on purely a very different model. So that is a CPSU, Central Power Sector Undertaking, Government of India, and where all the northeastern states have share of power from the project. So we also have our share from Doyang, which is about 6%, I think. And but this project is going to be not on that model. It's going to be, like I said, it's going to be on a joint venture by the government of Nagaland, which will have its share and its say on the project, and the private company.
Regarding this, it is a purely private enterprise kind of a thing, where the state government also has a stake, the 24%. So central government funding as such is not envisaged.
So that means
About 2,000 hectares slightly above that, but just say about 2,000 hectares. And these are largely gorges, and earlier these were just zoom lands, and very little of it are actually commercial lanes. So I think the fear of resettlement or removing their livelihoods actually it's quite minuscule. Uh, it will not touch any village per se, if you mean the village boundaries. Absolutely not. Not a single village in terms of habitation, not a single extension, not a single plot will be affected like that. And in fact, the submergence is just by the riverbank side. At the most, where there's a steep gorge, it'll be maybe some 70, 80 meters or 100 meters from the existing river flow level. And where the land is a little bit more plain, it'll be maybe some 300 meters. And the villages are situated some 2-3 kilometers above this. So the fears are totally unfounded, and the rehabilitation and resettlement issues actually are not there at all, because none of the habitations are been affected.
Paddy fields. Some,
And
some,
yeah,
yeah.
By some, I mean, do you
Oh yes, we have in our survey report. I don't know, I don't remember exactly the area, but it is minimum. Some paddy
if you are
fields.
to, you know,
now see on that paddy fields, there are paddy fields on 2 villages, Niang and Kangjing. So these are the 2 villages which has some paddy fields that are likely to be touched. Now, how many hectares of paddy fields? We are not exactly sure,
Right.
because they have not allowed to do the actual survey. But from our Google Map studies, we have seen that there'll be, it's not much, maybe some 20, 25 families are dependent, are doing the thing, and then these are just small fields, which may not be sufficient for the year-round food from the produce of this. So maybe some 20, 25 families are doing the paddy field in one village, and maybe another 20, 25 in the other. So it's not.
I mean,
We just to add to that, just a correction from what I said before. Since actual survey could not be conducted, it is just from the Google map simulation only we have arrived at some areas, as our earlier speaker has mentioned. You see, as of now, the demand of Nagaland, peak demand of Nagaland is 180 megawatts. And Dikhu has the potential of producing 186 megawatts during peak monsoon. So from there we can correlate the potential of the project.
As far as electricity is concerned, the state will get the first say in 100% of the energy generated.
okay, one more thing.
Yeah, on that, let me just further supplement. The installed capacity is 186 megawatt. Fine. So we're not going to get that all the time. So during summer, maybe about 3-4 months, we may get that full capacity, 180 or even 185. But during winter, 5-6 months, we'll be getting only 40 to 50 megawatt. That's the firm power. So any hydropower, they will get only 1/3 of the capacity during winter, and that's for almost any hydro.
Okay, of course.
See that one. We will draft EIA, Environmental Impact Assessment. The report is under preparation. Then, under that one, all these issues will be reported, and there will be public hearings. And in the public hearings, what kind of land, what size, which village owner, and what kind of plantation, paddy fields or plantation or crop, all these things will be classified, and then including the land compensation cost. And after that, only whatever environmental effects, if any, what are the steps to mitigate that will have to be specified. And only after doing that, it will be submitted to the Ministry of Environment and Forests, and only after they are satisfied with the mitigation, they'll give the clearance for the project. Now, that's one part. After having said that, personally, I would argue that the coal-based thermal power generation is much more environmentally undesirable. But because of lack of electricity, there's a lot of coal-based power generation that is going on. Then not only coal, but even fuel-based, oil, all this power-based generation, including nuclear, are not desirable, but because of the necessity of electricity, people are doing it, and relatively, hydroelectricity is one of the cleanest energy and renewable. And we talk about solar, wind, fine, but solar means what? Nighttime comes, it's zero, and it's very expensive to store. Wind, Nagaland doesn't have much potential for wind. So our best chance is this hydropower, and we have limited sites, limited potential only, so it has to be tapped. And once this project is done, far from it being environmentally negative, it's going to be positive. Positive in the sense it's going to recharge the land, dry land areas. Flora and fauna which are getting dried out because of June cultivation will be revived. Reforestation can be done. And then we have seen with Doyang, after the water body was done, these are more falcon which we never imagined came flying. So there will be positive impacts of this, and then the marine life, the fishes. There will be fish ladders where the fish population will not be affected. The breeding will not be affected. So the only concern earlier was the fish, because we are putting a physical dam, but there will be safeguards for the fishes also. And as far as the other flora and fauna is concerned, far from negatively impacting it, I feel it will recharge that area.
The estimated cost is about 1,900 crores. 76.
It's not simply like that. It's the financial structure is a little bit more complicated than that. Suppose it is that 1,900 crores. So this 1,900 crores, how much of it will be put in cash? That will be called equity by the developer, including the state government. But obviously, since no one has that amount of cash, it has to be pulled in through financial institutions. And that's what we're talking about, FDI. So now, if 1,900 is the total project cost, how much of it will be put in as equity by the developer, and how much of it will be taken on loan? Debt equity ratio. So that is still subject to finalization, because financial closure has not been done. So whether out of that 1,900, whether 80% of that you'll take on loan, or 70% or 60%, so that's still very fluid. No, it's not like that. After March 2025, this issue will go outside the hands of the state government. It'll be beyond the control of the state, and so beyond the control in the sense the state will no longer have the option to give it to any other company. No, because the MOU is there. And that one, the state government is unlikely to cancel it because the company has done nothing wrong. The delay is not because of the company, it is because of our own people's refusal or unwillingness. So I don't see the government canceling the contract, and I don't see the company just allowing it to be withdrawn. So if it gets lapsed in March, then the extension of the TEC may not be given. Department also will find it difficult to apply even for the extension. And without that, no new company or no new developer can come in.
EC.
Techno-economic clearance. Yeah. So without that, there will be no financial closure. No investors can come. No banks will lend. And with this agreement already with this present company developer, a third party cannot come without their agreement. So the issues, unless it is solved now, even with a new party, the issue still remains, right? The land issues, submergence, or the local issues. It's not the issue created by the developer, but those are internal within us. So even if you change X number of developers, the issue, if it's still there, it cannot move forward.
We are not very sure of what their real requirement is, but it is not certainly not compensation. Maybe it is to do with the traditional land holding system that we have and the mindset that is very ingrained in us.
Office of the Commissioner of Police has issued a press release regarding 25th July incident between police and late Nltv, stating that police personnel involved in the incident have been placed under suspension. In the press release, it states that on July 25, a written FIR was received at a women's police station, Dimapur, that on July 22nd, a group of 4 to 5 unknown miscreants in a white Scorpio vehicle abducted, escorted and robbed 2 persons at the 4-lane highway under Shwaba village, who were returning home in a vehicle after dropping off a relative where one of the victims was a lady. A case was registered under BNS Act and investigation was underway. During the investigation, it was revealed that after overpowering the victims, the assailant blindfolded them and forcefully took the victims to an unknown location where the victims were not only robbed on their cash and belongings, but even money from the bank accounts were forcefully transferred to an account through GPay transaction. It was further revealed that a lady victim was physically and sexually assaulted. The assailant disordered the victims and took photographs and videos of the victim too, with the intention to blackmail them from reporting the matter to the police. They stated that a covert operation was conducted to nab the suspect. On July 25th, a team was dispatched to Tugaga village under Newland district, where one of the suspected prime accused was located. During the operation, the suspected prime accused, namely Nltv Yapto, was seen fleeing in a motorbike, which resulted in a hot pursuit. He was repeatedly asked to stop, but he did not pay any heed to the repeated warning, and in the process, the bike skidded and he lost his balance and fell on the road. The speeding vehicle, which could not stop instantly, and one of the tires slightly ran over the bike and the rider and ultimately crashed on the right side of the road into a drainage ditch. The press release stated that the injured suspect was attended to and rushed to a referral hospital where he succumbed to his injury. All legal formalities were observed and the body was sent to District Hospital Dimapur for conduct of post-mortem. In connection with the incident involving the hot pursuit, a case has been registered in the Newland for further investigation, it stated. On Monday, Nltv team visited Chisama village where people practice jhum cultivation, a farming method that is popular in the northeastern states of India, especially Nagaland. While interacting with the chairperson of Chisama village, she said that jhum farming is being practiced not only by the elderly people, but also the youths take active parts. She also mentioned that Chisama village hosted their first jhum fair on October, and they had been looking forward to the second fair, which is to be held on 23rd August 2024 at Amphitheatre Chisama. The fair will be held with an objective to exhibit, sell, and promote the rich and plentiful harvest of the vegetables and fruits locally grown in the village, and also to support the farming community as well.
Ami chicha mi fen metso to chairperson ase aro aji apni khan press media aro Nltv apni khan yete aha karne ami khan bishi khushi ase aro thanks bi janai di ase aro ami khan chicha mi fen metso to ja sal de bi June fair gurishe aro itu sal de bi 23 August de guribule program kurase itu karne ami khan sukha kheti de ki sabji ki pai itu khan ani kine bikiri kuri di bola ase itu karne Abni kan itu sobji ki khushi pa khan tu itu 23 de ahile sop pai jabo hite chi samade.
To chicha my area di yadi kiman household aro kiman farmers kan actively part loina itu harvest kan kurina ase.
Itu hite itu sal sukha kuti kuria to 100 opo kuria ase.
This year be next month 23rd te apni kwanish na tha yole se to last year do apna la itu estimate koi dibo.
Ja sal do hole 1 crore opo paise hole this year do hole 2 crore opo pabo ne expect kuria ase. Ami khan itu sobji khan ani kina bikri kuribo bikri kuri kina family khan maintain kuri thake.
First edition itu June fair la do itu thakya time di government sector pra hoili be government side phale wa madad paisina nai aro this year do apnan expect kurisina nai.
Ja sal de bi paise aro itu sab de bi expect kuri ase.
Yadi naga manuan man bisibak youth khan do education phale polai jai to youth khan yadi apnan itu practice kuri thakya time de helping hand hoisho koile be men power kan itu youth kan ahina khali itu tangor manuhani tahani kam kura la di ase.
Youth khan bi ahe aro dangor manu khan bi itia tu sob ahi kina itu bi sai kina khushi pa aro kure bi kure thake.
Uncle do apnan itu load kurina thakya do kuti chawoli ase.
Yete do moikan do Kohima de bi jaye aro bosti de bi jai thake nika bra manu kitaba do pujo de hole do manu ani na kheti de sabji kham bisarbo nika hoigna aro jabo bisari thakle do aro jaigna ahigna lobo nika kurigna sabji khan do abdam kuri thakingna Kohima kumba gari do hole do Dimapur nika de bi jai thake itia do Kohima ja ase jaigna manu tate bra ahigna sob yete bra loile ek hafta de hole do dui bar Monday aru Thursday nika de hole do dui bar nika do jai thake yete de hole do cucumber khan do hole do 12 nika de hole tate jai je hole do 8 nika de cucumber aru mokoi aru sakhan bi sob kiki pai thake tu tomato khan bi kiki kam pai khan do sob loje.
Itia chum cultivation koina itu man northeast ti bishi common ase or especially koi man Nagaland de itu chum cultivation itu ani bishi practice kuri to itu chum cultivation man youth kan karni hoisho koile bi bishi pak man itu book knowledge tu thaki hoile bi kina practice kuri practically najani to itu an apnan ge sob ki dikhai dise aro aji laga harvest kuri na thakya itu an aro kari khan kiman kar kan ahina other hesab ti ahina dhan uthaina loina alak chaka di pungchai te iduwi apnan dikhio parise aro yedi mon chairperson ki kothau kurina janiwo parado last year estimate to 1 crore ina aishu hoilibi this year do dhan more expect kurina idura bishi expect kurina 2 crore over power kuina dhan idu expect kurise.
On Monday around 3 in the afternoon, a night service bus NST traveling from Tuinsang to Dimapur escaped a major accident near Halipong village located on National Highway 202, a few kilometers away from the Tuinsang checkpost gate. Fortunately, no casualties have been reported. Nagaland will host the 25th Hornbill Music Festival from December 1 to 10, 2024. Abu Mita, advisor of the Chief Minister, unveiled a new logo for the event and shared his excitement on the social media, hinting at a star-studded lineup. Since its inception in 2000, the Hornbill Festival has become a major cultural and tourist attraction, showcasing Naga traditions through music, dance, food and crafts at Kisama Heritage Village near Kohima. The 2024 festival is expected to feature a mix of international and domestic artists, continuing its tradition of diverse performance. Lining 46 Inter-District and State Badminton Championship hosted by the Nagaland Police and sponsored by Learning commence on 30th July 2024 today at NAPTC, Chumigidama. Over 186 players from 14 districts, including Nagaland Police team, joined the championship, which will continue till 2nd August. Number of teams participating from each district are Chumigidama 13th, Dimapur 15th, Kifri 4, Kohima 22, Longland 11th, Mokokchung 22, Mont 11th, Nagaland Police 7th, Newland 10th, Parent 18, Peg 16, Samater 9th, Siminu 16th, Waka 3, Zinapoto 9th, and altogether male 125 and female 61. The championship will have senior and junior categories, men and women's singles, doubles and junior boys and girls U19 single and doubles. The NTCA Award have honored the bravery of frontline staff from national parks who fight against poaching. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma expressed his pleasure as 6 personnel from the Assam Forest Department received the award from Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav. CM Sharma praised Constables Gagant Kakati, Dipajit Dolly and Sunil Hazarika, Botmant Midu Das, and Fortress Naya Jyoti Patak and Bishwarma Pramant for their exceptional efforts in wildlife protection and anti-poaching activities. The award presented during the International Tiger Day event in Delhi recognized 2 foresters from Mana National Park. The ceremony organized by the National Tiger Conservation Authority saw Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav honor the dedicated forest workers. The Kohima District Task Force meeting on single-use plastic was held at the Deputy Commissioners Conference Hall, Kohima on Monday. The meeting was led by Deputy Commissioner and DTF Chairman Kohima Kumar Rapnikant, IAS. The main focus of the meeting was the enforcement of the Nagaland government ban on single-use plastics, set to take effect on August 1, 2024. Rapnikant called for implementation of the government directive to eliminate single-use plastics from Kohima, and to ensure this enforcement, the DTF-owned SUP resolved to hold quarterly meetings. A formal order will be issued by the DTF and SUP Kohima enforcing a complete ban on single-use plastic carry bags and single-use bottles and waters and soft drinks below 1 liter. The order will detail fines and penalties for non-compliance. 2 inspection teams will be formed to monitor and curb the sale of banned SUP items in Kohima town. The first inspection is slated around August 10th, where the Kohima Municipal Council will oversee the disposal of any seized SUP items. The meeting stressed the importance of strengthened enforcement in measures and ensure that regular checks and monitoring will be conducted to ensure compliance and promote a plastic-free Kohima. CH Vijay Shankar will be sworn in as the Governor of Meghalaya today, July 30 at 4:30 a.m. at Raja Bhavan, Shillong. Chief Justice S. Vaidyanath of the Meghalaya High Court will administer the oath. The ceremony will be attended by the Chief Minister Komraj Sagma, Cabinet Minister and senior officials Vijayan Shankar. Appointment is part of the recent reshuffle by President Draupadi Murmu, which appointed new governor for 9 states. A veteran Karnataka politician, Vijayan Shankar, has extensive legislative experience, including terms in the Karnataka Legislative Assembly, Lok Sabha representing Mysore, and the Karnataka Legislative Council. He also held cabinet positions in Karnataka, overseeing forest and small-scale industries. On June 6, Meghalaya Power Ministry at Model announced that the rehabilitation of the Unam Dam and the retrofitting of the bridge are progressing on schedule. With a target completion date set for the first week of August, Model expressed strong confidence in meeting this deadline, emphasizing that the work is on track to be finished by July or early August. To facilitate repairs while minimizing disruptions, the minister noted that vehicles would be allowed to pass through the bridge in a zigzag pattern. This approach is intended to support more efficient work progress. Model assured that traffic flow has not faced significant issue and that the situation is being monitored weekly to ensure timely completion. The renovation of the Human Dam Bridge is a key priority for the state government, as these projects are vital and ensuring a reliable water supply and maintaining essential transportation links. Government secondary schools in Panjan Itanagar has achieved a milestone as India's first 3D printed educational institution. Rebuilt in just 2 months after a fire destroyed the original building, this school showcases the transformative potential of 3D printing technology in construction. Arunachal Pradesh Chief Minister Pema Khandu lauded the project on social media, calling it as a watershed moment for delivering cost-effective, sustainable and rapid solution to meet educational needs. He noted that such state-of-art facilities can improve education access in remote and underserved areas. This pioneering project underscores the promise of 3D printing in overcoming the limitations of traditional construction methods, potentially setting a new benchmark for school building initiative across India. On July 22, a 12-year-old schoolboy named Rohit Bahudar Chitri was kidnapped in Sadia, Tinsukia district, Assam, causing widespread concern in the community. Rohit, the son of Nar Bahudar Chitri, from Chumpara, Udaipur village, was taken while he was on his way home from school. The abductors have contained the family, demanding a ransom of rupees 25 lakhs for his release and threatening to kill the boy if the payment is not met. Local authorities are actively investigating the case. On Monday, a knife attack at a Taylor Swift-themed dance class in southward northern England killed 2 children and injured 9 others, including 6 children and 2 adults in critical conditions. The 17-year-old attacker targeted the children with the injured adults, reportedly trying to protect them. Emergency service responded around 11:50 a.m. local time, and counter-terrorism police Northwest are assisting through the attack is not considering terrorist-related. Local business owner Colin Perry described it as a horror movie. Elderly Hay Children's Hospital declared a major incident and advised parents to only bring children if urgent. King Charles and Queen Camilla expressed shock and condemned, while UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer called the incident awful and praised the emergency response. Here's how India performed on day 3 in shooting. Ramita Gentle came 7th in the women's 10 am air rifle final. Arjun Babuta came 4th in the men's 10 am air rifle final. Priviraj Tangoman ends day 1 of man trap qualification ranked 30th. In archery, India lost to Turkey in the men's team quarterfinals. In table tennis, Manika Batra defeated French Petka Pravet and is qualified for pre-quarters. In hockey, India held Argentina to a 1-1 draw in the men's pole match. In badminton, Lakshya Sen defeated Belgium's Julian Karage Chiraj Chitri. Sadvik Sharaj Rankiriji qualified for men's double quarterfinals. Ashwani Ponabat Danisha Cross defeated in the second women doubles group stage match. The Nagaland U17 junior team defeated Lakshadweep team 7-0 on Tuesday at Nagaland, Assam during the National Junior Football Championship, where Nltv contacted their head coach, Kivitel Topi. He said he is very satisfied with the performance of the boys. Today was the first match and they played exceptionally well, he said. He informed us that for the next match against Haryana, a good teamed play is again required. Further, he expressed confidence in the players, assured that if they played according to the plan, they can bring home the trophy. On Tuesday around 2 a.m., 2 landslides occurred at Wayanad district, Kerala, trapping over 100 individuals and resulting in the death of 19 people and injuring 16 others. According to the reports, the rescue operation was promptly initiated by the Fire Force and the National Disaster Response Force Department. However, rescuers have found it difficult to reach some of the hardest hit areas that have been cut off by the landslides. The heavy rainfall experienced in Kerala on Monday resulted in tree uprooting, power cuts, and localized mudlines. The insistent rains and lead to flooding and significant damage to numerous homes in different regions, including Wayanad and Kozhikode. Member of the Lok Sabha, Shafi Parabilt, informed that the force of the landslide have taken the whole town away and dead bodies are being retrieved from 25 to 30 kilometers downstream. He stated that the whole government is connected for the rescue operation. Till now, they cannot be sure of how many people have lost their lives, he said. The Finance Minister, Faisal Mohammed, occurred when the leaders of opposition party Rahul Gandhi criticized the lack of diversity in the traditional pre-budget halwa ceremony, pointing out of the 20 officers involved in preparing the budget that there was absence of Dalits, other backward classes and Adivasi in its preparation. While the country's resources are being divided, 73% of the population is missing. The budget was prepared by the 20 officers, yet it's being distributed as if by 20 people, he stated. The BJP criticized the leaders of opposition and aided by highlighting the Congress' history of hindering reservation for these communities and labeled the party as anti-Hindu. President Draupadi Murmu has appointed new government for 9 states and a new lieutenant governor for Puducherry. The appointed governors are Governor of Rajasthan, former Maharashtra Assembly Speaker Haribo Kishangra Braj, Governor of Telangana, former Tripura Deputy Chief Minister Jishnu Dev Verma, Governor of Sikkim, former Rajya Sabha MP Om Prakash Mathur, Governor of Jharkhand, former Union Minister Santosh Kumar Gangwar, Governor of Chandigarh, former Lok Sabha MP from Assam Raman Deka, Governor of Meghalaya, former Karnataka Minister C.H. Vijay Shankar, also for additional charges. Governor of Maharashtra and Jharkhand C.P. Radhakrishnan, Governor of Punjab and Administrator of Chandigarh, Assam, Governor of Gulab Chand Kataria, Governor of Assam Manipur, Sikkim, Governor Lakshman Prasad Acharya, Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, former IAS officer A. Kalish Nantan. That's what we have in English news now. For more news and update, keep watching Nagaland TV.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.